Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing fine today. Here's Abdul, and today on Sunday we have another watch review. As always, we have videos on Friday and Sunday. Fridays are usually either unboxing or general watch videos, and on Sunday we have watch reviews mostly, or like this one year watch review of my Seiko 5 Arabic dial. If you like this kind of content, this is an invitation to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and yeah, I'm wearing, by the way, the seagull. Like I said in last week's video, I usually, which I reviewed my other Seiko 5 from 1976. If you didn't watch the video, look at my previous videos and you will find it. Maybe I'll link it even here up. Yeah, talking about this watch, the Seiko 5 Arabic dial, one of the watches that I think is a really underrated watch. The only thing I didn't like about the watch is the size. Like I said, it has a nice case back. The movement inside is nothing to behold or nothing to watch. Still, good thing to have a case back, especially for people who are just starting the hobby. If they want to watch the automatic rotor moving around, and you have the day, you have the date. Then the loom, in my opinion, is not so good. You have basic, you have on the loom pips and you have on the hands, which is adequate, let's say, but I would have loved to have the numerals also have a little bit more loom. Maybe the loom pips a little bit bigger, or maybe even the outer chapter ring loomed. But like I said, it's only 150 euros. So yeah, Seiko, as you all know, always cuts corners, at least recently, and you can see this from their QC. So let's see how big is the watch. The watch in diameter is 42 millimeters. That's, wow, okay, are you sure? It's really 42 millimeters. I thought it was 41, to be honest. Yeah, 41 point something. I think it's 41.5. And lug-to-lug, let's see, lug-to-lug is 50.65, which is okay. I have now a 17 centimeter wrist, and the thickness is 11.5. The crown thickness is 5. The crown thickness is very important because when you set up the watch, like I have other watches, which is also, I don't have it right now, but the Orient has a much smaller crown, which I will be discussing also in the 1 year review of the watch. But this makes it much easier. It doesn't have winding, it doesn't have hand winding, so it doesn't make a big difference in winding. It's not screw down crown, so there is no screwing, so it's just pressing, and that's why it's only 50 meters water resistant. So as a field watch, it's pretty limited, because if you have only 50 meters water resistant, a lot of people will be like, yeah, you don't need more than 50. Why do you need a screw down crown? I got many comments on other channels that were arguing field watches don't need screw down crown. And I was arguing, as a field watch, you go through mud, you go through dust. Without a screw down crown, a lot of particles will definitely go through your movement, especially if it's only 50 meters water resistant. Because the rating just means that this watch is, let's say, has some kind of waterproofing that may be adequate to 50 meters on the rating, but not 50 meters of swimming. 50 meters on the rating is basically washing hands and rain. That's it, not even showering with the watch. I wouldn't recommend showering with a watch like this with only 50 meters, especially because the water pressure could come in the crown and move it, and you can have water in the movement. So just take off your watch before taking a shower if it's less than 100 meters of water resistant. Coming back to the watch, you have polished sides, as you can see, and you have brush upper, like brushed upper finish, and you have like a chamfer on the side, as you can see. I'm just trying to get the perfect, yeah, here we go. And it's one of these watches that, yeah, looks good on the wrist. Let me put it on the wrist. But I would show you two things I didn't like about the watch. As you can see, it does go a little bit up if I'm wearing like a harder strap, like this strap, it does go up. So let me pause it here and show it to you with the other options so you understand what I'm saying. So as you can see on my 17 centimeters, 6.5 inches wrist, it just barely wears okay with this. I don't like watches that go outside like this one, but because of the NATO, it has more thickness and more curvature. So even when I had a 16.5 centimeter inch, 16.5 centimeter wrist, I didn't wear the watch with NATOs. I only wore it with this one, and I will show you why exactly I wore it only with this one. Because it just looks so much better. Oh, oops, that was actually the right side for it. So let me take this off and show you why I only wear it with this one, and lately also with this one, because it's pretty, as you can see, paddable, and it doesn't give it this thickness that the NATO strap gives it. And like I was saying, yeah, this could be also a tip for watch beginners. Always when you're putting a strap, the buckle is on the 12, because sometimes I see people that just went into the hobby and they're putting their straps the other way around. It does look weird, each his own, but as I said, this is the right way to put it. And always hear the confirmation of the spring bar inside the hole. Then you know that everything is fixed, and then you can make it like this, help myself out, use the last one. I love to make my watches very tight. If you are wearing a bracelet, a tip from me, make it better tight, because that's how you get a jingly bracelet, by wearing it a bit loose, and then the bracelet particles are just moving around, and that's how you get that kind of. And as you can see, I wear it under the bone, and it just looks quite nice. It looks big. It's like a pilot's watch. It feels big. And so let's see it, how it performs on the time grapher. So let's get the time grapher up here and get back to you guys. So as you can all see here, we had -14, -5, +2, so all around. But as you can see, the amplitude is very bad, and the beat error. So let me pause this and get the stuff out of the way. So back to the watch. What I love about the watch is just the Arabic dial. I really like it. It's not loud. I have a lot of watches like this one, which is much more louder than this one. You can hear it even when you're sitting next to it. This might be also one of the reasons I will be making a watch review of this watch in the next month, and you will be hearing a lot of my not complaints, but the stuff that I don't like about this watch. And being quiet is good. The rotor, oops, sorry, you can hear it. It's loud, but in the Orient is much louder. The crown is big enough to be able to adjust, but not too big to look weird or something. The case shape is nice. Would have loved to have a more protruding lugs to downward lugs to accommodate more for smaller wrists. But like I said, not all watches are made for smaller wrist size. So this one is made for bigger wrists. I think like maybe 16.5 centimeters or 6.2 inches and up. And yeah, it's very useful because it has the day and the date. Would have loved to have the day also like the date like the day as well in Eastern Arabic, like the numerals on the dial, but they have the normal ones. And what I don't like also that they have a case back. To be honest, I don't care about so much how this movement. It's not like a movement that you watch. You can see that the rotor even is not like smoothly going around. It's not like having like I do understand why Seagull put the case back to this watch, because this movement, even though it's Chinese and made in China and all this stuff, it's still a very nice looking movement in comparison to this one. Yeah, I don't even need to comment. So, my concluding remarks: if you're looking for a unique Seiko 5, get yourself an Arabic dial or some kind of unique dial. It's a great daily watch, daily beater. Not something that you can swim with, not something that you can get it really wet. But still, if you're living in a city, that's most of the time, that's exactly what you need. 50 meters, you have rain, you have hand washing, just take it off before you take a shower. If you have any questions about the watch, please leave them down below in the comments. We'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And also, if you like this kind of content, please do leave a like. Also subscribe, and you'll find on the left side videos that are recommended from YouTube, and on the right side videos recommended for me, and in the middle just press it to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye.